banana bread. I found this, ordered some whole wheat flour. I'm trying to get away from white flour. And so I found this King Arthur's banana bread recipe on the container. It looked pretty good. So we're going to do that. And I've got a Costa Rican dinner going. I had bags of beans. And so I've been cooking those like every other day and freezing them. It's so much cheaper than canned beans. So I've got some black beans going over here out of the freezer. They're all seasoned. We'll have rice with that. And we will have chicken. So it's a special chicken, and it's marinated in a Lenzano sauce.
Coals are lit.
Huh?
Coals
are lit. Yeah, and we're going to grill those. So let me mount you here on the tripod, and we'll get going on the banana bread. How's that? Y'all doing good, though. Not stressing out over the holidays. Let's see. Huh, my butter melted again. I just put it in the fridge. It needs to be room temperature. So I have a whole stick of room temperature butter there. And then we're going to cream some sugar with that. I've got no, I need to wash my hands. Sorry, my little recipe thing. So. Alright. And I'll show you what the bottle of Lenzano sauce looks like. This is what we'll be using. It's really good. It's and you can put it on your rice and beans too. But it's low in carbs, low in sugars. 15 calories per teaspoon. It's a little high. And the ingredients in it is, and you can use it for chicken, beef, all kinds of stuff. But ingredients are sugar, mixed vegetable paste, which is carrot, onion, cucumber, cauliflower, molasses, cornstarch, spices, mustard flour, garlic powder, red chili pepper, corn protein, salt, sodium. So it's pretty basic, but it's an interesting color and an interesting flavor. And we'll pour that on the chicken as soon as I get this bread done. It doesn't need to marinate long. And the chicken, it makes it a beautiful color when it comes off the grill. It is gorgeous. Hello, hello. How are you? How you doing? You having a good day, Chloe? Good to see you. Do you celebrate the holidays? Are you all ready? I'm going to put in a half a cup of brown sugar. I like this because it's only a half cup of brown sugar and then it's honey. So it's not full of the white sugar stuff. So yeah, my butter was soft, and then I've got also 2 room temperature eggs over here that we're going to add eventually. Now it says, and the oven's preheated to 350. And now we're going to add vanilla, baking soda, salt, and the bananas. Beating till well combined. All right, so the baking soda, we need 1/4 of a teaspoon. This is only making 1 loaf. That is 1/4 teaspoon. And we have a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I have my own homemade extract here. um, I put mine in amber bottles so it doesn't react to the sunlight. You'll find most extracts and stuff are in a amber color bottle for that reason. But it's just vanilla beans and vodka basically. And there is a portion, but if you buy the vanilla beans, it usually says how much. Oh gosh, I can't even open this. And that's a strange thing on these bottles is that I will lightly tighten the top and for some reason it locks itself down. Now here's a new bottle. I made this last year. So this is a year-old vanilla. I'm just going to use it since I haven't used it yet. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the amber color on that. It's gorgeous. Smells so good. You can't get it off either. We'll get the magic lid opener after it in a bit. All right, so then we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't know that I'm going to put that much in because I'm going to add a, pardon me, I'm going to add some salted caramel chocolate stuff. Stirring my beans over here. They're going to be so good. Yeah, I did a bag of black beans. I did a bag of navy beans, a bag of kidney beans, and a bag of pinto beans. So I'm set for beans for a while, thank goodness. All right, so the salt, I'm just going to put about 1/8 teaspoon in. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Hey, Haywood. How are you doing? Hello, Chicken Explorers. How are you doing? Kiwi is dog food. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I've been tempted to try and grow kiwi. All right, a little bit of salt. Like I said, I'm going to put these are keto, no sugar added, Lily's chocolate salted caramel baking chips. And I'm using them because I'm not crazy about them. I like Lily's chocolate chips because they're very creamy as opposed to some of the other brands. But yeah, that flavor is just a little bit off for me. But it'll be masked a little bit in here. And then, what are we doing? 2 cups of mashed bananas. Should I mash them before? Probably. So what's up, Rick? How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. You ready for the holidays? I missed you. All right, there's one. Now it says 5 bananas, but I guess it depends on how big your bananas are. This third one, I'm going to take this little strip off. You may need another one. And then my potato masher. Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Sorry, y'all. Hello, Kumar. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thumbs up are appreciated. I thank you all. Thanks for taking some time to stop by. I'm excited about trying this healthy version of bread with the whole wheat. I may have to add another banana in here. All right. We definitely don't have 2 cups, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this stray extra banana. It's not as old as the other ones, but it'll do. As soon as you start mashing them, they kind of turn anyway. That looks like it's about 2 cups. All right. Add this in here. Oops. I don't bake often. And when I do, I try and make it a little healthier. Like I make chicken pot pies and pies with only 1 crust and stuff like that. Just the little changes you can make sometimes help just a little. Oh no. So, yeah, I'm doing all right, Rick. Thanks for asking. I kind of missed you in the YouTube world. So, it is, I've been busy. I just can't. It seems like I just don't have enough time in the day for anything. Between keeping up the house and YouTube, and you have all those side jobs, so that's pretty crazy. All right, so we got our butter mixed in there. And now we're going to go for a 1/4 cup of honey. All righty. Oh, this is a 1/3. Just need a scant 1/4. Sorry for the loud utensils. I'm going to spray my spoon real quick so that oil comes out. I mean my cup, so oil comes out fast. Oops. Sprayed it everywhere but the cup. All right. That's okay. It's near the loaf pan that needs to be oiled. So yeah, you do need to oil a loaf pan. Let's pour this honey in. Like this is a raw local honey. So a 1/2 cup of that. We're going to add our eggs in. What are you cooking for Christmas, Rick? This is great. I can see it expanding from that little bit of baking soda already. And what's interesting about this dish, they want it to sit 10 minutes. I think after you pour it in the pan. Get this out of the way. Wash my hands from egg view. I'm going to make a coconut mint chocolate cake. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. You know what's another really good cake is there's a Dom DeLuise did a chocolate ooey gooey cake or something like that, but it's a regular cake, but it just has all kinds of stuff in it, like chocolate chips and stuff. And it was very moist, as long as you don't let it cool overnight outside uncovered, which is what I did. I didn't cover mine, and it got a little dry, but you can always remedy a dry cake with some sugar syrup or, rum. Rum sugar syrup is the best, in my opinion. Just adds a little different flavor. All right, now we need 2 cups of whole wheat flour. And then we're going to add our goodies. Spoon batter and let rest. Okay. 2 cups of this. It's a 3/4 cup. All right. Do you ever cook with whole wheat flour, Rick? Like when you make your breads and stuff? Fumble on the flour. Does that not drive you nuts? All right, that's 1. Now I kind of want to go back to some of my like quick breads and my hamburger bun recipes and see how they do with the whole wheat flour. All right, that's 2. Now I get to add the good stuff. I have I don't know, I really didn't measure. I just put some walnuts in here. I'm going to add these chocolate salted caramel baking chips. Chocolate with 35% cacao. If you ever watch Portland, you know the reference. Well, I don't think I want to put more than that in. All right, stir. Looks like this is going to be like a zucchini bread too. I bet you could use the same recipe. I'm just curious to see how moist it's going to be. Sounds like mac and cheese. All right, it looks like a good distribution of nuts and banana and walnut. Get my spatula here. You know, speaking of mint, I remember when I was still just a kid, I went to this restaurant and I ordered a cocktail. And it was I always wanted to try a grasshopper. Man, let me tell you, I like mint, but a grasshopper is a little bit too much. Maybe better as an aperitif, but definitely not as a cocktail with your meal. I believe that's what they're meant to do anyway. There was a saying he wanted to make tamales and empanadas. Oh, yeah. Beef, pork, dried apricot. Oh, yum. And raisins. See, that's what I like. You know how I like to make mine is ground beef and green olives and raisins and tomatoes. Oh my gosh, a picadillo. It is so darn good. So darn good. I buy empanada skins. I made some don't think I've posted it yet. I just made some blueberry little empanadas with my blueberries from the garden I had in the freezer. All right, let's get this over because we got to do a 10-minute countdown, I guess, for this to rise. It's funny, with my grandmother's zucchini bread recipe, you don't have to let it rise, but I think hers has both baking soda and baking powder in it. So. Yeah, there are a lot of people around here selling tamales right now. They're taking orders. I just did the pozole. I mean, I like it all the time. I don't have to have Christmas to eat a pozole or make a pozole. It's one of my favorite soups. All right. Lulu and I were talking. Lulu likes menudo, and she makes it. I told her I'd eat her menudo. But I've never tried it. She said never try it from a restaurant. I was like, okay, I'll have to wait and have her at some point. All right, 10 minutes to rise. And then we put it in the oven for 50 minutes, uncovered. Then you cover it and put it in the oven for 10 minutes, something like that. Let's read it. Bake, okay, let rest, 9x5 pan, that's important. Let rest for 10 minutes before baking. Bake for 50 minutes, then lay a piece of aluminum across the top to prevent overbrowning. Bake for an additional 10 to 15 minutes until the knife inserted into the center comes out clean. Allow to cool for 10 minutes before transferring. So, there we go. That was easy peasy. Hardest part was waiting for everything to come to room temperature. But I kind of cheated on that. I put the stick of butter in a tall glass of water, and I put the 2 eggs in a tall glass of water too. Hot water. Worked perfect. All right. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we'll move on to dinner. Because it's dinner time here. All right, I have just enough rice for this. Put this aside. Clean this up a little bit. It's vinegar water, y'all. I love it because I don't feel bad about spraying it around food. Kind of do a quick pickup here. That egg has dried on. A little bit more. This chicken that I'm gonna make is so darn easy. And trying to think, some of the mercados or Mexican restaurants will sometimes carry this. Farmers markets carry it. Publix carried it for a while, and we were excited, and then they discontinued it. So that was interesting. I don't know why. All right, let's look at this, what we've got going on here. I have some boneless, skinless thighs. And I always like to take, especially around the fat part of the thigh, I like to put a couple slits in it when I'm doing a marinade. And we like to do jerk chicken this way too. But here's the Lanzano sauce again. Stuff is awesome. One place in town that has good menudo, but only one, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. The same here. Like everybody does it Saturday and Sunday. I go if hey Bopak. Hey Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Good old Harry Belafonte. All right, so here's Lanzano. Have you ever tried this, Bopak? It's a Costa Rican thing. We went on a river cruise somewhere in the Costa region, I think. And after the cruise, they fed us lunch, and what they fed us was a chicken on the grill with this sauce. Oh my gosh. We were hooked. And I went back to the hotel and I kept asking if day they'd make black beans. They call it gallo. Is it gallo pinto, honey? Gallo pinto. I got gallo, but it's gallo pinto. Beans and rice. So that's a staple in Costa Rica for all 3 meals. Black beans and rice. So this is the Lanzano. It has a interesting color. It's kind of like a mustardy yellow brown color. So when it gets grilled, it is incredible. So a typical Costa Rican meal would be gallo pinto, some Lanzano, and a little salad. I made, because I had cucumbers, I'm making a cucumber, onion, sour cream vinegar. So I'd use a little bit of red wine vinegar. I'll show you. You don't want to use too much because a little goes a long way. You mix it with your sour cream, and I put in dill and cut up some Persian cucumbers and some sweet onion in there. That'll be my salad. Put that in. And we'll go check the charcoals. Like I said, this doesn't take long. It marinates pretty quickly. And a lot of people would put this on their beans and rice as well. And I'll say that the flavor of this, it's the perfect marinade, because you know how in cuisine it's a balance of the salt, sweet, kind of fat, saltiness kind of at play. And this hits all those notes. There's a sweet, salty, sour, little of everything. All right, that is good. We're going to put that aside. I'm going to get my rice going. The coals don't even look lit. I'm going to have to go out and light them again. But I'm going to get my rice on first. And if you've watched me before, you know how I cook my rice. I don't measure it. Well, I do, but not traditionally. My rice in there. bring you over here. We're going to wash it. And, oh, and the bread, after it rests 10 minutes, you need to put it on a rack to cool. So basically what I do is I rinse my rice really, really well. Real well, multiple times, till it's almost clear. Just clean and swish. Oh, are you up? I thought I heard Chris get up, sorry. I don't think the coals are lit. I'll be grilling in the dark tonight now. That's all right.
Maybe I can level out the coals if you want.
It's not even lit. It's not even hot.
No, they're on. They're hot. They're lit.
Oh, they're lit?
Oh, yeah, they've been lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're ready.
All right.
I can get the door for you.
It needs the grate on there.
Oh.
Right. Take that chimney off and put the grate on there.
Okay, I can do that. And then close the lid?
No, leave the lid open.
Leave the lid open.
It needs oxygen for heat. I'm the grill master in this house. Chris would say he doesn't know how long to cook a 3-minute egg. All right, so it's pretty clean, clear now. Now we're going to do my finger measure method. If you're old like me, I recommend extra light. I just take it and I kind of just level it out here. And see that first mark on your finger? You take your finger and you stick it in there. And when your tip of your finger hits the top of the rice and your watermark is right there, you're good to go. This will give you the most, like, fluffy rice. If you like sticky rice, don't use this method. If you like sticky rice, you want to, like, just... here it is. It rose a lot. So here we go. We're going in with a whole wheat banana bread with, what was in it? Walnuts, chocolate, salted caramel morsels. All right. So that's how I do my rice, y'all. I'm going to put a little salt in here. But yeah, more sticky rice, you don't want to rinse it so much. And then I'm going to put this on high. Once it comes to a boil, we'll put the lid on and we will stir it. Well, we'll stir it. When it comes to a boil, put the lid on and we'll cook it for 15 minutes. And then we'll take it off the heat without doing anything to it. Let it rest 5 minutes and then we'll flip it up. All right. Put a couple things away here. And then we'll go out and put the chicken on. Let me go clean the grill real quick. Excuse me. Good. So this is my grill cleaning hack. You just get aluminum foil, wrap it up in a ball, and you rub it around the grate, and it cleans it like it's the most beautiful thing ever. Oh, these beans are smelling good, looking good. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're gonna be so good. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go clean the grill, and then we'll go out and put the chicken on. All right, y'all. Had a minor issue. I'm gonna turn this to low. This is boiling. So put the lid on. Oh, I didn't put the timer on. I need to put the timer on for 15 minutes. That's probably been in 5 minutes already. Put to low. 15 minutes on the rice. Got my rack to cool my loaf. And we're going to go throw some chicken on the grill. Throw some chicken on the grill. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go. We're going to make it. Looks like we made it. Once I get this on, I can sit down a minute. Oops. So nice. I'm out here in a t-shirt. Should have come out earlier. When was it? Saturday. We were out here in shorts and t-shirts. All right, here we go. This is my favorite grill in the world. It's expensive though. I saw they had a Weber charcoal grill up the street. They wanted over $200 for it. Like, that's crazy. I think these are $60. I smoke on this and grill. I'll put 2 big old pork butts on here and smoke them all day. I've learned how to control this, control the heat, control the fire without anything fancy. See, I like I put those little slits in there. Gets that marinade down in that chicken meat. Alright. Put this in. I'll be back. burnt yet? Alrighty. Let me check out the chat. What's going on? Did you learn how to cook from your grandma? Not me. No, my grandmother, my father, mainly. My mother had a few dishes. Sandra Horn is saying ugh. As in boots? Grilled egg. Grilled egg. I always love what Lulu cooks. There's a lot of what she cooks I've not had. Golden mountain sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. Hello, Islamabad. How are you doing? Do I have a boyfriend? I'm married. I have more than a boyfriend. I've been married almost 28 years, I think. Yeah, 27 years. So we're coming up on 28. I got to count. I always forget our anniversary. He's good about it, but I'm not so good. So yeah, it's been a beautiful night. It's a little overcast. Christmas Day here, it's supposed to be like 71 degrees. And we're grilling steaks. So I'm excited about that. And what else am I making? So I'm making, ran across this YouTube recipe, and basically it looks like a quiche with like spinach, bacon, mushroom quiche without a crust. It looked really good, and it's cooked in a like one of those cute little tart pans with the bottom that pops out. So I'm making that. I'm making the onion casserole. I'm making Angela Critter's recipe for that. And I'm probably going to cook some collard greens tomorrow, but I don't know if we'll have collard greens. Of course, the steaks. I'm not sure what dessert I'm going to make. I have a few options. I said, so Margaritaville, the company now makes a coconut lime sugar-free. I try and do without the sugar. You know, I'm diabetes, but it's managed. I cheat sometimes. But, let me show you this. They have this. So I'm probably going to do this with maybe a nut crust. I don't know yet. But you know how some of these things, it's a pudding. Coconut key lime pudding. But you know how some of these things can taste a little off. So we'll see. But I have some other options. I got a keto cake mix, and I got I've got fruit, you know, so I'll come up with something. I know, I think it's a new product, and sometimes I'll just Google, or not Google, search sugar free and see what pops up. So it's not too bad. All right, so we're almost on. The rice has a few more minutes. How much sleep did you get, Lulu? I got like 4 hours sleep. Yeah, my dad was more of the adventurous cook. My mother was more, you know, just straight meat, vegetables. liver, onion, broccoli. I think that was her favorite combo to torture us. Although I love liver and onion now. I just didn't as a kid, because it wasn't cool. I hate it because all the other kids hate it. Oh, Brussels sprouts. Those nasty frozen Brussels sprouts. Ugh. Yeah. But yeah, my dad, so in the 60s, my dad was one, we were making enchiladas. I don't know many people that lived in the Midwest in the 60s that made enchiladas. But we did. My dad exposed us to a lot more culture. Korean. We had a Korean neighbor in the 60s. So we got to eat Korean food, Chinese food, American Chinese. And we went to New York. He had to go to Chinatown. It was the worst Chinese food I'd ever had, but hey, we did. We went back to New York for his 70th birthday, and we had good Chinese food. We went over on Mott Street. It was good. So my dad was always more the ethnic food guy, the experimental kind of eat what nobody else is eating kind of guy. Sorry, I'm gonna brush my hair. Stick it up, it's driving me nuts. I didn't style it today. It's so staticky. I don't know why it has so much static. It's so warm. The heat's barely going. All right. Get out of here. That's a terrible light. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Hope y'all didn't pass out there. Hello. Redaw's Comfort. Interesting name. I like it. Kind of rolls off the tongue. Oh, here. Lily thought I was growing onions, y'all. I'm about to put out a short showing these having bloomed. But she's like, what you got? Onions in that thing you turn around? Just flowers. Just flowers. This one gets cut up on the starfish. But this works with, you can do this with daffodils. You can do it in a cereal bowl with rocks. And put some crocus on it. And then the crocus will root and they'll bloom. They'll be beautiful. You don't have to do anything special. Just buy them and throw them in a little bit of shallow water. All right. Ooh, it's chicken. Chicken's doing good. I'm going to put some in the back. So it doesn't overcook and get dried out. And then I've got to leave it up a little bit. Yeah. All right, push these to the back. That one's good. All right. I'm going to leave that open a bit. Need some more heat. Fire went out quick. I wasn't gone that long. I'll be hot again by the time we get out. There's some hot coals right there. So I'm just going to try and slow cook it a little bit more. A little bit hot when I first put it on there. Looks like we may get some rain. Get some gray clouds. Yeah, I'm going to... Excuse me. I'm going to miss the collard greens. Oh, I heard that. Hold on. I heard the timer going off. So the rice is ready to go off the stove for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. Turn that off. The beans are still on warm. Oh my gosh, y'all, they look so good. I forgot I'd put bay leaves in there too. Oh, I think I've put cilantro in there too. Oh, that's gonna be good. I think I had some fresh cilantro I had to use. So I threw it in the back. Black beans. Hello. So, any thumbs up would be appreciated. Hey, Road King, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? The last I looked at your channel, you were up in for the motorcycle thing. What's it's called? The big one. Begins with an S. Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of it right now? Probably because I'm tired. Somebody kept me up late last night. Yes, Sturgis, thank you. I grew up around Florida, so I was used to like the Daytona thing around Easter. Look at these greens, y'all. And these warm days have got things going like crazy again. So I'm getting a little bit more growth, less stagnation. But a lot of these are going to be harvested tomorrow. So they're huge. Here's my hand. They're so big. Beets, they're still rocking it. I weeded some of the, not weeded, but I kind of thinned out some of the carrots here. Cabbage. This cilantro, I hope it grows, like fully grows. That'd be awesome. I've really struggled with cilantro because I just think, oh, it's cilantro. It should be, you know, summer herb, but it definitely is not. It likes the cool weather. Another big old collard green. I haven't picked this one at all yet. I thinned out my kale a little bit. Gave some more room to these cabbage in the back. But everything here is going to love the next 2 weeks. And, since I put the strawberries, they've only been in here like a couple days, and they've gone nuts, y'all. They love this soil. I tell you, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Degrees here. Yeah, it's like today, I think it was like 69 here. It's crazy. Christmas is going to be 71. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I was looking, my nephew had asked me for some pictures, and I ran across one where it was December. Was it 60? 71, maybe? 72. We were in the pool in Florida. Here's on my little kohlrabi. I'll be surprised if I get anything. And then whatever this is, I forget at this point. Maybe turnips? I don't know. We'll see. And then my shallots look about like they keep pushing. They keep pushing through. I have a bunch of them in that other bed, but I'm not going to uncover them. Look how they've all separated and everything. They almost remind me of crocus. These aren't as mature. Those aren't as mature, but here, once you see them separated and like pushing up, then that's when they're ready to harvest. So, I look so red with the sun. Oh, the moon, there's hardly a moon out tonight. It's like a little sliver. What moon is that called? I don't even remember. Okay, Gibbonus moon. New moon. All right, come on, chicka. Coals are getting hot again. Doesn't take them long. And once these get brown a little bit, I'll probably just maybe crank the heat up a bit, throw the lid down. Sturgis. So, are you, Road King, are you doing any biking right now? Are you traveling? warm weather climate. All right. Look at this beautiful golden color. Oh, it's hard to see because of the lighting right now. But it is more of a like a amber color. I may have to get a Google Pixel. No, Minnesota. Oh my gosh. So you're going down to Bike Week in Daytona? Yeah, we were in Minnesota in June, the end of June. Didn't get to see as much of it as I would have liked. We only went to Minneapolis, St. Paul, because I wanted to eat at 2 restaurants. And I was like, well, I can eat at these 2 restaurants and we can mark Minnesota off our list of states to visit. But the food was delicious. We went to, I have videos coming up. I'm still in editing. But we went to a Burmese restaurant. If you've never had Burmese food, it is so stinking good. So ridiculously good. So, and it's hard to find a Burmese restaurant. We have one in Atlanta. The first one I ever went to was San Francisco, Burma Star. It's very popular. And they do a fermented tea salad that is off the hook. It is so darn good. All right, so what did we have? 15, 20, 25 minutes. We needed 50, so we need 25 more minutes. I'll put it on 20 and take a gander. All right, time to stir the rice. You want to see fluffy rice? Let me show you fluffy rice. But yeah, Burmese food is wonderful. And then we went to a Nepal restaurant. And that was very good as well. All right, so 15 minutes cooking, 5 minutes rest, and you end up with this beautiful, fall apart, fluffy rice. Now again, if you don't like fluffy rice, then don't rinse it. It'll be perfect. All right. Put that aside with the beans. Take out this bay leaf. Maybe I'll fish out some stems here. I think I only have that one piece of bay leaf. Because I cooked so many beans this week, y'all. And I should have put them in the slow cooker, but I'm stubborn. I'm so old school. I cooked them on top of the stove. So it took me a few days to get them all done. And it looks good. It smells amazing. All right, time to go check on the chicken again. That is ready. All right. Quality promise. You know, I'm excited to try this bread, y'all. I don't think I'll keep y'all on here for the whole baking period and cooling and all that. Cutting and eating. I'll do a short. How's that? I'll do a short. So nice out. Unbelievable. I saw a bat flying last week. Usually they're already in. Okay. It's getting closer to done. And put all the booty, the fat side of the thigh, towards the closest part of the fire. All right. Charity camp out in Velrico, Forgotten Angels. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Do you see Daisy Duck? I don't. Interesting. I do not see Daisy Duck.